Bean to bar is a small but growing niche in the chocolate industry. It is a method by which a single artisan or company goes through every step of the chocolate making process, from the raw cacao beans to the finished bar. Here in London, bean to bar makers show how this works in practice. They work with small farms and handle high quality specialty cacao to make the highest quality chocolate in house.
The specialty cacao, it has a process because we see cacao as a fruit, and is a fruit that in 1 year is going to be a flavor. The next year, probably there was more rain or less rain, and that is going to influence not only on the flavor, but also on the process of the fermentation, of the drying of the cacao. So probably the cacao will have different nuances. For the commodity chocolate, the cacao, it doesn't matter the process, where it doesn't matter where it comes from, it doesn't matter the flavor, because at the end of the day, he's going to be roasted in really high temperatures, so the cacao can have all the same flavor, because then it's going to be used in a recipe where you want it to be always the same. Because if the consumer one day eats one Kit Kat or a Milka with one flavor, and the next day the flavor is different, the consumer is going to feel it and is going to complain about it. When you eat a Bintu bar, it's totally different. You're going to be introduced to a lot of new flavors because you have countries of origin that probably are more fruity with a bit of acidity, but it's not an astringency chocolate. It's an acidity like, for example, in Madagascar, you can feel raspberries. If we go to Ecuador, for example, it can be more nutty. It depends very much. And you start appreciating those flavors and those notes. Start looking for those when you're buying a chocolate. But I think this is going to change as well because the producers, they like to see that people care about their work as well. And they see that people are willing to help them to even get better. So there is a lot of changes going on. We are getting better and better cacao, and a cacao that has amazing flavor, and you don't need to add anything to it.